we got another little Nakamura video, which was nice because he also had a match. So it wasn't just a video. We also got to see him on TV for more than this. And um he's not really saying anything different. He's still saying like he's waiting, blah, blah, blah. It's just all the same stuff, which is fine because these videos are so captivating. Like, I don't care if these are repetitive. I'm all for it. But of course, it's fueling more of the rumor that he is waiting for CM Punk. And, you know, I, I don't know, but this is something that I wanted to look into because I don't remember if I've mentioned this on here before, but I saw someone say it and I'm not positive if it's true, but someone said that Punk has stated in the past that Nakamura is like one of his favorite wrestlers. So if that's true, then I wonder if that would be possibly, a foundational piece for a potential feud between the two. But this is the thing that's crazy too, right? That's something to consider. You can answer it in a second. The other piece that I think is funny is like, do we really think Punk would return to WWE after all these years to just have a feud with Shinsuke Nakamura? Like, are we really thinking, like, usually if a guy like that comes back, like, if Randy's coming back for Survivor Series, he's coming back to be, like, in the main event War Games match, CM Punk's gonna come back to be like, yeah, man, those videos that Shinsuke was putting up, those were about me. Like, I mean, I guess it would be cool, but at the same time, like, seems kind of silly.
I'm on the CM Punk Nakamura train.
I'm gonna see if he said that. You keep talking, and I'm gonna see
Yeah,
if he said it.
I am for it because if there's a way to get CM Punk back and have him do something for a few months until the Rumble where you don't have to have someone really be in a feud at the Rumble
Mm-hmm.
because it can
Mm-hmm.
lead to a feud after it leading up to Mania. So if this is a month and a half, 2-month rivalry with Shinsuke and Punk, and with the way programming is going, they could really air out some dirty laundry of CM Punk that has been said on social media, but not on WWE television. I think they could do that. And he would be all for it. So if that's
I
the
mean,
case, I'm for it, and then have it the Rumble. If there was a time for CM Punk to come back to WWE and have his run be semi-successful, it would be now with the current regime and Endeavor. Like, I just
that's
think it could
why
work now.
too. Well,
Why not? It could be their nice little transition over to MMA content. I don't know. I'm
but the
going
thing
very big brain here, but
is Dana White fucking hated Punk when he was in UFC, like for that, like one match or
yeah,
two, like because he was like he didn't even try, like he wasn't doing anything like that, and then his opponent could have ended Punk so early, and he chose not to. So that's the thing. Like, I don't know that UFC necessarily has much of a stake in this, but I do feel like, it sounds kind of silly for anybody to return who's been gone as long as he has to come back for just a feud. And I don't mean that disrespectfully at all to Nakamura, obviously. But it's usually like someone comes back and it's like they win the Rumble, or they're
yeah,
like, Cody came back and he was in a Mania match, or Randy's coming
mm-hmm.
back to join the War Games team at, in Survivor
Yeah.
Series was like one of the big four. So it's like, okay, that makes sense. And even though it seems a little ridiculous for Punk to come back, and I'm still like not sure I want it to happen, there is an aspect to this that is intriguing to me because I would kind of love to see a CM Punk Nakamura feud in 2023, or like, a match between them. And I think it's so much more unexpected, even though people are already feeling like these videos from Nakamura are a hint at it being Punk. You don't really know because he's speaking in such broad terms. Like, it could literally be to anybody. It could be like about Otis,
He could be saying
like
anything,
it
really.
could be anything. But
Yeah.
I feel like the the way that people are trying to infuse a CM Punk return, they don't ever mention how they think he would return. And we've talked about that a lot recently, that it doesn't feel like there's any clear path that makes sense for Punk to return right now. But if he's going to return, and it's because, we saw all these videos with Nakamura, at least that makes more sense. And it's a lot more unexpected than him just coming back and going like right for the title or
Exactly.
coming back and winning the Royal Rumble or something. Like that is something I think would be more predictable than this.